Hey guys, I'm Tara with Tara Simon Studios, and I'm super excited today to be reviewing Voctave Disney Princess Medley. It's the first time I've ever heard it, as usual, so you're going to be getting my candid, true reaction to what I'm hearing and some form of my opinion as I go through and listen to it and what I think vocally of their performance. I believe that this is a studio recording that's done live, so sometimes when I review people that are performing live, I might add in like performability because they're on a stage. This is a little different because I'm pretty sure that they're in a recording studio. So we're gonna press play and see what we've got. So that's beautiful. Something really interesting about what she just did when you see her mouth, when she does the moment, when she goes, really that much, she doesn't touch her lips on the second M, because if she did, it messes with the pitch. I talk about this a lot in vocal exercises when we do jaw isolation, and she did a beautiful example right there of not messing with the pitch by closing the space around it. It was beautiful, flawless, really good technique. I would wager that she's classically trained. Perfect placement on the dreams. Usually people go wide, it's dreams. Clear as a bell too. That beginning was a little bit, that was a glottal attack, and that's a choice. At this level, I'm sure singers are choosing, it's not an involuntary action, they're choosing to make that a stylistic choice, and that's fine. I sometimes tell my vocalists to do the same if it warrants it. This is a little bit more of a straightforward medley, though it's Disney, so it's a little more straight edge, and so I personally wouldn't have done the glottal attack. I would have put a silent H in front of it and gone, I, instead of I know. That's a little more poppy, and this is not pop, it's Disney. So that's just something I noticed. That's not the first singer, though. This is a different one that we haven't seen yet. Okay, so she's next to the girl on the polka dots. Again, glottal attack there. Her vowels on E's are a little wider than the first one. So everything that she's doing right now, production-wise, as far as her voice is concerned, is pretty different from the first singer. She's doing a lot of shoulder movement up, I know what you'll do, instead of do, which would have given a lot more volume with a lot less work. It still sounds really pretty, but sometimes when you sing, you can be doing a lot more work for the same amount of prettiness as you would if you employed better technique and more open vowels. You would have gotten more sound for less work. So bigger bang for your buck, I think, for the first singer. That's nice. Very nicely placed.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has?
She's perfect for this. She sounds just like her. She's even got red hair. Nice H on who's.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20 cares? No big deal. I want
It's exactly what I want to hear on that more. Very nice.
Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and what is it? What's the word?
It's amazing how the harmonies. Underneath it, you don't really notice them because they're so good that it sounds like a musical track, right? And then you look around and you see all these people. You're like, oh, it's completely a cappella, except for there's a million voices. There's no instruments, so that's really quite an accomplishment. When you're not even distracted by the background vocals as an a cappella group, you just think it's the music. That's pretty bomb.
When's it my turn? When I love to explore that shore
I'm not sure if I love that.
out
It was a little distracting. It took away from the lead singer, I think.
wish
Really nice ooze there. Wow, it sounds like woodwinds. Really pretty. Great vowel on the lead singer.
Look at me, I will never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect daughter. Can it be?
So this is the first alto, I think, that we've heard, true alto, as far as the range that she's singing is concerned, the timbre of her voice is concerned. This is interesting. So she's probably responsible for harmonizing a lot of the lower ends, and it'll get higher, so we're going to keep going, but I just wanted you to note the difference between the timbre, the texture, the pitch, sound of the other three singers versus this one. It's definitely different.
I'm not meant to play this part. Now I see that if I were truly to be myself, I would break my family's heart.
See, that's her sweet spot. She's comfortable down there in those low notes.
Is that girl I see staring straight back at me?
Good.
Why is my reflection someone I don't know?
Good. Good vowels on reflection. A lot of people do shin.
I cannot hide who I am, though I've tried. When will my reflection?
A little bit of shoulder tension there. When will my reflect? Instead of using your app. When will my reflection show? Yeah.
Know who I
She didn't do it there. That was great. Could have heard a D there. Side. I love when my singers sing through the semifinable consonants, like D's, N's, M's. There's our other alto.
Look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you
Stranger.
learn things you never knew.
So, but if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, it rings a little better. It's a little richer and more luxurious instead of stranger, where it kind of covers it. And then the same thing for never. You'll learn things you never knew, instead of you'll learn things you never knew. Which sounds more conversational, but this isn't conversational. This is Disney. It's got a little bit more open vowel production within the melodic lines, and that's just part of what makes Disney sound Disney. So a little bit too closed off for my taste there.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the grinning bucket why he grinned? We need to sing with all the voices of the
Perfect voices. I hate when people sing, we need to sing with all the voices of the... We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. Please. She did a great job there. I was like, please don't do it. She didn't.
Paint with all the colors of the wind. You
Nice D.
can own the earth and still all you own is earth.
Nice growth there.
You can paint with all the colors.
Not hating it. That's her own stylistic choice there. Paint was a little diphthongish right there, but perfect shine. That's so pretty. How creative. Love that crunchy dissonance there. Little off on the T, little disjointed there, but that's so picky. Oh, that ending was amazing. That was so good at the end. That the vibrato even lined up, which is so hard to do. I mean, there are so many singers there, and they even managed to line that up, end it perfectly. The vowel was beautiful. You know that you're hearing really good harmonies when it sounds like it's auto-tuned, right? And it sounds like you're listening to an instrument, like a woodwind or something that's very open and hollow in its timbre, and all of that is what took place there. That was really amazing harmonies. Overall, the technique was awesome, and I think it's super creative. I mean, who doesn't love Disney, and who doesn't love a Disney medley? So really good job, Voctave. I am a fan. Thanks for the pleasure of listening to you for a while with these medleys here. So I'll be doing some more of these, and if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe below and follow us on Instagram. We do awesome little Insta lessons. You can follow us at Tara Simon Studios on Instagram and on YouTube as well, and you can even like us on Facebook. We'll see you soon.